The following is an Outdoor Channel original production.
Spear Life is brought to you by Naui Worldwide. Dive safety through education.
Right now on Spear Life.
8-1, that's a monster.
We are diving once again near my hometown of Tampa, Florida. The temperatures are on the chilly side. Lobsters are what we are focusing on, and luckily for us, lobsters came back to the boat.
Yeah!
And we will be introduced to the Traeger grill. We are bringing the hook and cook home on this adventure with Chef Jarrett Davis, flying in from California.
Juicy loin, we have some tenderloin, we have some New York steak.
Our Neptonics cold weather wetsuits are brought out of storage, the Spear Life boat is cleaned up, and me and the boys are excited to get back in the water.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not getting in that cold water. I'm just here for the moral support and, of course, the food.
Hey, shark. I want to breathe.
I'm having way too much fun. Keeps getting better. It feels so good.
I do not want to sit in the rain. Ah, boo.
Way too much fun.
We're going to eat good tonight. Look at that big boy.
This is way too much.
I'm here to enjoy myself. I'll go tomorrow.
He's a fighter.
Pretty sharks on this thing?
Good possibility, sure.
Getting the old boat cleaned up. Can't forget the coolers, man. Hammer down with the lethal cooler reviver. Because what? Revives your cooler. That's right. And it's good on your armpits. Burns!
Coming in hot. Always on top.
Cubby and I are getting the boat cleaned up and ready for a weekend of diving.
Go to bed.
We have a few guests coming in,
Oh, yeah, she ain't bad at all.
but we also have some bad weather coming in. But most importantly, we had some new product come in that we were overly excited about.
Gonna make it go.
Awesome. So yeah, I just watched one of your guys' episodes. Fantastic. Wow.
So now you're a master diver, correct?
Yeah, I'm a dive instructor.
I'm a master diver, too.
Yeah, right. We partner with Light in Motion Light Company. Cubby and I FaceTime with Annie DeSouza to walk us through some of the product we would be using on our upcoming dive. So I wanted to wait. We have not looked in the box yet. All right. What do we got here? Ooh. Sidekick.
So that's a outdoor light. Most people use it attached to a GoPro. Very good for a lot of spearfishers that are using the GoPro's head mount
Right.
with the strap. So you have this red beam here, which is not detected by most of underwater life. You can easily toggle in between the red light and the white light just by pushing the slider backwards here.
We continue to unbox our new lights. And for a guy like me that owns his own production company, I was super excited to have Lights in Motion on as a new sponsor. So this is going to be your more powerful dive light. So what is this?
See you later. Dang.
2500 flood action kit. Do not look into
I did it again.
You know, it's gonna make a huge difference for the underwater stuff.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Good luck tomorrow, guys.
All right, thanks, Annie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The next day arrives and we are joined by Captain TJ Coniter, who owns Off the Wall Adventures Dive Shop, and Captain Sean Duran's. The temperatures dropped, we load the boat, and get ready to head out on our first dive.
Ready to shove off? Oh, there's your girls, buddy.
Yeah, Purdy. Girl, you better talk to me. I got some chicken.
Oh, look at the one on the left. Baby got back.
Look at that booty. Hey, see you looking.
Those are your girls.
Oh, that's so pretty. I'll see y'all later. Gary's got smashed.
Throw the buoy, throw the buoy. Max depth here is about 60 feet. The ledge runs east and west. When you guys come up, all I ask you is give me the okay, and I'll come over to you. I just don't like people swimming to the boat or underneath the boat, because you never know, because the motors are going to be running. So just when you pop up, give me the okay, I'll bring the boat over to you, and I'll say clear.
There's a decent hog. Gotcha. John is gonna love these new lights. Hello there, Mr. Sea Turtle. Heck, they might even help Kobe shoot a few more fish. These lights are awesome.
Here. Nice, buddy.
Top
Rock and roll, rock and roll.
I went down and looked for y'all, but I couldn't find you.
Ooh, look at them hogs. Them are pretty right there.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I gotta sit on the back. We got to get some pictures. We got a late start and ended up heading to a completely different area and only got a few dives in. So we decided to take the boat to a local marina so we could be close to where we were going to be diving the next day.
Yeah, buddy.
After a short day on the water, we docked the boat and Gary makes some new friends while cleaning the fish.
Ready? Who wants it?
While Gary plays with his new friends, I find us a rental van so we can get home for the night.
Yeah,
Big Sprinter van. Look over. This is a party bus.
I feel like the FP people.
Yeah. I got gas.
Coming up, we get back in the water and catch some giant lobsters. And Chef Jarrett Davis arrives in town to make us a meal of a lifetime.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change hands.
This segment was brought to you by Neptonic Spearfishing. Solid spearfishing equipment you can trust. This segment is brought to you by Bart's Bay Armor. Fear not what lies beneath.
Gentlemen.
Morning.
So obviously it'd be nice you're running out from here because we're going to get out there a whole lot quicker. Blacks, reds, mangroves, hogs,
Cobia.
lobster, and cobia.
All the numbers that we're hitting today, we've got lobsters off every one of these this year. Nice hogfish.
Yeah.
Red grouper are going to be in the area. Shoveling those lobsters up underneath the ledges. And
I'd like to get some of those. I don't think I paid attention enough for those. But I'd like to grab them.
you got those new bright lights from Light in Motion now. That will light up the reef.
Yeah. We're taking lights for sure.
Right on the ledge, you get the fish hanging off of it. So those are your snappers, your grouper, AJs. That's what's hanging out right there. And those are two little lobsters digging it out.
That's
See
it,
right there?
yeah.
Looking like a buck and rod. 20 pounder? That's you chasing her.
While we were getting ready for our first dive, back home, Chef Jarrett Davis flew in from California. Jarrett, his fiancee Catherine, and Gina went grocery shopping for the big party we were throwing on Sunday.
While they were filling the trunk, Sean and I were taking our first dive to try to fill our stringers.
Make it count.
Dive.
Dangerous and control, I'm confident, I know that sometimes I intimidate.
Wow, these lights are unbelievable.
Lip fuse, I'm burning and about to explode. So here I go.
Our goal was to find some lobster for Chef Jarrett. Right away, Sean found a giant.
I'm glad Gary and Sean had our new Light in Motion lights. It really helps spotting those lobsters.
Whoa, there's a nice mango.
Sean and I caught 3 big lobster and shot a couple fish. Our first dive was successful.
yeah, that's tucked in your back pocket. Man. Oh, this is gonna be eating good, boys. Wow. Look at that.
Woo!
Get some pictures.
I've been diving for 5 decades, and this is one of the biggest lobsters I've ever brought back to the boat.
Ready? Put them on ice. Look at that. Look at that.
Coming up on Spear Life.
Pretty little hogger.
Yeah, pretty hoggy.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
This segment was brought to you by Furuno USA. When you're serious about fishing.
Visiting the beaches this time of year may have you bundling up. If you're a surfer, you wear a cold weather wetsuit, and that's the same for divers. Gary, Sean, and myself are getting ready for the second dive, 18 miles offshore.
I guess I'm gonna take the first hog I see. I sure am seeing a lot of turtles today. Nice one, Sean. These lights are awesome, Gary. Definitely gonna help us on future dives. Where'd my gun go? Oh man, I pulled another Kobe.
There's a little bit count.
It's all double hogfish like that.
Yeah. Got me a pretty little hogger.
Yeah, pretty hoggy.
Pretty hogger. 30. One more for the box. We're chipping away at it, boys.
The rocks.
Good tossing, man.
No thanks to me, we had a few fish and 3 giant lobsters in the cooler. It was now time to head home and cook up some fresh seafood. And hey, just because I didn't get them, doesn't mean I can't eat them.
What's going on? Good to see you.
Yeah. What's up, babe? All right. So y'all want to see some fish?
Yeah. Yes.
Today we bring the hook and cook to my home, and one of the best chefs I know is there waiting at the docks to see what's for dinner. Chef Jarrett Davis was the personal chef for the Malou family and the Sacramento Kings basketball team. I've been in Big B Miller's hunting camp with Chef for over 10 years, and it's an experience of a lifetime every time he cooks for you. We got some nice hogs. Oh.
Yeah.
Get it, buddy. Get it.
Nice.
Oh, look at the big fat mangrove.
Hey, that's it. Everybody go home.
That's it. Y'all ever seen that?
Whoa! Yeah.
Oh, no.
Whoa! So great.
Look at
Those are
that.
huge.
Big bone.
Oh, no.
Scout. Come on.
Yes, there is a third.
Oh my God! Woo! Wow.
We're going to weigh this one. We're going to see.
Oh my gosh! That thing's
He's probably pushing like a 10
huge.
pounder. So here's the thing. We've already determined that we're eating these tonight.
So, Chef, you got to cook them too.
Melting butter.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like we had a little discussion on the right end, and it's like, with like 30 people there tomorrow. That's just there's no way we can. That's
You don't want to
tomorrow.
cheat anyone.
So we might as well just eat it tonight.
It would be fair.
I mean,
Oh my
someone's gonna
God!
get left
That
out.
thing is
Someone's gonna cry in the corner.
huge.
Yeah, there'll be 10 or 12 of us. I mean, Sharice.
I didn't get one.
By the size of these lobsters, there might be enough for 30 people.
You think he's 10
7 pounds.
8 pounder, 9 pounder?
He's definitely 8 and change.
He's a solid 9 pounder. I think he's a 9 pounder.
What do you see what I can do with this?
We got triple.
They're too big enough to eat on
I'll
it.
tell you know what the big one is.
Tell Daddy to heat up the Traeger because Chef is going to be grilling up some lobster.
I heard him make a noise. Is he crying?
8. What, 8-1? 8-1. That's a monster. While Gary cleaned the fish, Chef was preparing the lobster. The boys and I also cleaned the scuba gear.
Oh, it already smells pretty.
The new Oda dive suit. Stuff is it's miracle worker.
Put that in your girl's bathtub, she'll love you forever.
That stuff smells so good.
It does.
Well, it's you want while you're diving gear later hanging up, and usually it's like, and now it's like, oh, what's that smell?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're over there going.
Yeah. Every locker room should have this.
Yeah, I think it's such a nice color. They're beautiful. Beautiful when they're cooked.
Oh, let's get close to the old Traeger grill. Chef also grilled venison, Watusi, zebu, and fallow deer steaks provided by the Brunson family freezer. All right, Chef, what we got, buddy? What we got?
All right, so thanks to John and John's family, Gary, I don't know, maybe Kobe, I haven't heard yet.
Come on, damn it!
So went with a little Watusi tartare, so it's raw beef, chopped wood fine. That was a tenderloin of that set of horns sitting up there, the Raven harvested.
Yes.
Then we have a mix of Watusi loin, we have some tenderloin, we have some New York steak equivalent. Yeah. And then some zebu loin as well.
Yeah.
And little bacon wrapped whitetail for everyone that misses the snow up there in the Midwest. Yeah. Have a little roasted cauliflower that John loves, is his favorite.
Yeah, my parents will watch this and laugh.
Potato gratin, real shaved, very, very thin shaved potatoes with cream. It's just cooked, there's no cheese, just cooked with salt. Appreciate you having me. Fantastic. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
We're glad you're here, man.
Dig in before it gets cold, please.
Let's do it.
Yeah, please.
My rule of thumb is if you have fresh lobster, then cook them and eat them while they're fresh.
It's
close for you, Logan.
Better pop it.
I wonder if anybody'd be mad tomorrow if they find out we didn't share these lobsters with them.
Yeah, Kobe. So keep your mouth shut.
Coming up, we head out to dive a well-known wreck, and after that, we throw a food party.
This segment was brought to you by Sunburn Drink. Unburn your sunburn.
We headed out to get one dive in before our party later that day. Our destination was to visit the USCGC Blackthorn, which is a wreck we really wanted everyone to see. But when we got out there, unfortunately, the visibility was terrible.
We wouldn't have to worry about fighting for spots out here. Nobody else crazy enough to be out here.
But the good news is we dove this cool wreck a couple of years ago. So here you go. The USCGC Blackthorn was a 180-foot seagoing buoy tender and was one of 39 built between 1942 and 1944. The Blackthorn was initially assigned to the Great Lakes for ice-breaking duties. After that, she spent time in San Pedro, California, Mobile, Alabama, and Texas. In 1979, she underwent a major overhaul in Tampa, Florida, and on January 28, 1980, while leaving Tampa Bay, she collided with the tanker SS Capricorn. Shortly after the collision, Blackthorn capsized. Capricorn's anchor became embedded in Blackthorn's hull and ripped open the port side above the waterline. And when the ships began to back away from each other, the SS Capricorn caused Blackthorn to tip on her side and capsized. While 27 crew members survived the collision, 23 crew members did not. She currently serves as an artificial reef for recreational diving and fishing. With low visibility and 8-foot seas, we headed back home to get ready for the big party. Weather on the mainland this afternoon calls for sunshine and 80 degrees.
Yes, it's going all night, actually. Put this in before I went to bed, before I went that night. Low and slow, so it paid off. I'll say that. food's all ready, the kind of the starter, and then I'll just bring out all the hot stuff kind of as I finish it.
Okay,
I'll try to hurry up for everyone.
There's grub ready on the table, so y'all gonna start picking at it. But he's just gonna, at this point, he's gonna start layering it out. So
I'll tell you what, usually when I do this, it's, holding food, waiting to put something else on, like get done, trying to cook stuff I eat. John told me he had a couple Traegers delivered. So I was like, 3 Traegers, wait a minute, that's gonna be a game changer right there. So I don't know who's paying his power bill or who's running the power plant, but they better flip a switch because we get all 3 of them running down the fryer today. Using some power.
Let's go. Round the let's get it. We're about to get it. Get it. Yo.
Yeah, we're winning. You said only 10?
sandy toes and salty kisses. That sign is a great reminder for me every time I see it. It reminds me to slow down. It reminds me to spend time with family and friends. It tells me to be present in the moment and to appreciate the people I have known all my life, because they are the ones who will always lend me a hand if I ask for it.
All right.
Smile, Kyrie.
1, 2, 3.
It reminds me to be thankful to people like Chef for traveling from California to spend a few days with us and for turning our home into a 5-star restaurant. When this man cooks, it's not only the best meal you'll ever eat, but it is truly a piece of art when he presents the food.
Food's awesome. Remarkable. All I can tell you, one of my favorites was the BLT tomato off the chain. Great. Thanks for having me.
And how did I feel after eating some of everything? Yep, that's how I felt right there. Fat and happy and ready to take a nap.
I just come to say I'm hungry.